Hello everyone, welcome back to Edumoon tutorial series. In today's lecture, we'll be dealing with arithmetic precedence and associativity, type conversions. Arithmetic precedence. In arithmetic precedence, we have operator precedence. What is operator precedence? Operator precedence is nothing but it determines which operator is evaluated first when an expression has more than one operators. So when you consider an expression, the order of evaluation of the expression using the operators is nothing but operator precedence. So in the given example, we have 100 minus 2 into 30. On evaluating it, we would yield 40. But what if 100 minus 2 is evaluated first and then multiplied by 30? We are not going to do that because we know multiplication has higher precedence than subtraction. Followed by operator precedence, we have associativity. In C, associativity is used when there are two or more operators of same precedence. When two operators have the same precedence, then which operator has to be used first is nothing but associativity. In the given example, when you have to calculate the value for 5 into 2 by 10, we first multiply it and then divide it. Why? Because the associativity of multiplication and division is done from left to right. So first multiplication is done and then it is divided. For better understanding, we have the associativity table which tells us the associativity of different operators. For the function expression, we have the associativity from left to right. For array, we have it from left to right. For structure operators, we have it from left to right. For unary minus, increment decrement, ones complement, pointer operators, typecast and size of operators, for all of them we have it from right to left. For left and right shift, we have it from left to right. For the arithmetic operators like multiplication, divide by, modulus, addition, subtraction, for all of them we have the associativity from left to right. For relational operators like less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to, we have it from left to right. For the logical operators like and, or, we have it from left to right, but for not, we have it from right to left. For bitwise operators like and, exclusive or, inclusive or, we have it from left to right. For the assignment operators like equal to, multiplication and equal to, and likewise for all of them we have it from right to left. For other operators like comma and conditional operator, we have it from right to left. So that's all about precedence and associativity of operators. The next topic is type conversions. What is type conversion? Type conversion, also called as typecasting, is a way to convert a variable from one data type to another data type. If you want to store a long value into a simple integer, you can typecast long to int. So this is called typecasting. So typecasting is done through two types. One is implicit typecasting and the other is explicit typecasting. Let us have a look at the implicit typecasting. What is implicit typecasting? Implicit typecasting means conversion of data types without losing its original meaning. So the emphasis is on without changing the significance of the value stored in the variables. This type of typecasting is done automatically. So if the operands are of different types, the lower type is automatically converted to the higher type. The order of conversion is given here. So this hierarchy is followed. The boolean is converted to character, which can be converted to integer and which can be converted to real. So automatically the lower type will be converted to higher type if there are different types of operands. So in integer we have short, int, long, long. So short can be converted to int, which can be converted to long, which can be converted to long, depending on the availability of the types of operands in the expression. So usually the hierarchy is from 1 to 9. Let us have a look at the sample program of how this is being executed. In this program, we have x as an integer and y as a character. So in the hierarchy, character can be converted to integer. Likewise, here y will be converted to integer data type. So when we have to calculate the value of x is equal to x plus y. Here the value of y is converted to integer implicitly. So it is automatically converted to integer implicitly. Consider here float z equal to x plus 1.0. X is integer and z is float. So x will be converted to float. Look at the output. X is now integer. See, x is sum of x plus y. But x is integer and y is character. But their sum is nothing but integer. And for z, x is integer but 1.0 is float. So x is implicitly converted to float and z will return a float value. Explicit type conversion. What is explicit type conversion? Here, the user typecasts the result to make it to a particular data type. In implicit, that is automatic type conversion. In explicit, it is user defined. So the syntax is the type name and followed by the expression. So the type name is which type the user wants to convert it. Consider the given program. Double x is equal to 1.2. So explicit conversion is from double to int. So you want to convert the double value to an integer value and store it in int sum. So how are you going to do it? The data type is changed to int. So int of x. So this double value is changed to int data type and 1 is added to it. So the resulting sum is nothing but an integer value because it is explicitly converted by the user. Hope you all understood, guys. That's all about this lecture. See you guys in the next lecture.